Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
And we welcome you to Six in the City. I just now got my cue.
I know, I wasn't paying attention either. I was reading my notes, and I was like,
We're going to start out with the Jackson Symphony. They have a big week coming up this week. In fact, we've got two concerts coming up pretty quickly, but this is Starlight Symphony, which was in August, and it's in October for the first time, so we're going to see how that goes. We'll talk to Sherry Friedman with us. Anita K. Archer is here.
That's right.
And Anita Hamilton.
And the other Anita Hamilton.
Yeah, Anita Hamilton.
So we got both Anitas.
All right. Mary Beth Hopper, John McCommon, we're getting ready for the Bagels and Bluegrass Century Tour that's coming up Saturday. We'll launch that from Jackson State Community College. Plus,
John Jones, the event coordinator at St. Mary's Catholic Church, is here to talk about their Prayer for Unity coming up October the 19th.
On the 500th anniversary of the Reformation. So we're going to decide who's changing, us or them.
Wendy Scott is here with, she's children's director at Northside Assembly of God. They have a fall festival coming up after their services on Sunday, October the 15th. All
right. Carla Dodd and Sarah Scott with us, and we've got Fall for Babies, an event for the March of Dimes. We're going to get details on that.
Sounds
and
like
then
something new. Emily
one
Muse.
Of your favorite folks.
That's right. Emily Muse. She's here from The Lift. You probably don't know her.
Well, they have a wonderful dessert bar up front.
Yeah, and coffee, too. I'm sure that you've had coffee. She's here to tell us about everything that's going on at The Lift through the month of October.
And Makayla Collins is back with us, and we're delighted that she is here with us.
Are.
And so looking forward to her performance today. All that's coming up on this Six in the City.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
First Baptist Church is about making disciples, building community, serving others, equipping families, and above all, glorifying God. We'd love to have you join us. First Baptist Church, for God, His gospel, and His glory.
Welcome into Six in the City. We have a problem already. 3 guests, 2 microphones. And when you have 2 Anitas, you know
that's right.
Share a mic?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Anita's going to have to pry it out of the other Anita's hand.
Sherry Friedman's going to get us lost in all this. She's the executive director of the symphony. And the Starlight Symphony is coming up this Saturday evening at the First Presbyterian Church. That's going to be on the 14th. It's been moved to October.
Hopefully we won't be sweaty.
The weather looks good.
It looks like it's supposed to be 86 degrees.
Yeah, and then about 60 something at night. So,
hopefully no humidity.
So we start with the Caroline Prelude at 6:45. Kathleen Honeycutt is going to work that, and along with others. And then we start the symphony at 7:30.
At 7:30.
So what do we look forward to?
Well, we're actually looking forward to a lot happening beforehand this year.
Is that right? Okay.
We have teamed up with the Madison County Library and their book program this year. They are bringing in an instrument petting zoo, which will be available starting at about 4:30 in the afternoon for kids to come and actually pick up and play a little bit with some instruments to see what they're like. We'll also have Redemption Road Rescue there with one of their miniature horses to promote what they do to help,
rescue. Very good.
Animals.
All right.
And so there's just a lot going on beforehand.
So will all that be set up around the stage area? Or
it will be as you're facing the stage to the left of the stage.
Okay, all right, very good. We look forward to adding some things in. Nita K., you responsible for that?
But I think it's a great idea. But I will be there petting.
Okay,
I'll tell you that.
All right, so you're here because we got the Bank of Jackson's involved, obviously.
Well, Horn and the Bank of Jackson and the City of Jackson. Co-sponsor, triple co-sponsor, this, along with a lot of in-kind.
Right.
But, Anita and I were talking, we're trouble. Anita and Anita K. But we love to work on this all year, and it's something that we do for the community. We love doing it, and we actually feed our customers.
Okay.
So that's a reason to go to the CPA Horns and to the
Harlan
Michael
Bagels.
Jackson.
So we can
If
we
you
can
open the
go
account
to
Friday,
both
can we?
places.
If I open the account Friday, can I
You can
eat?
come. Yeah, you can come as a guest.
As a matter of fact, yes.
Matter of fact, you can. Okay.
But it's a wonderful opportunity for us to be there and be a part of the planning process for the Starlight Symphony. And I love the date. We're hoping, we know it's fall break.
Fall break, right?
Yeah.
But this weather is magnificent.
So we're looking
So
forward to
we're
it.
just hoping everybody will be there.
Okay. Nita, what got the horn involved with this?
We started about 13 years ago, and I think we probably were talking to Anita Kay just of what we could do with the community and align with them, because it takes a lot to sponsor this event. So the more sponsors we have, the more that we can underwrite and pay for this
Right,
concert.
because this is a free event.
Free
It's a
It
event.
is
gift
for
to the
everybody to
community.
be able to come and enjoy it, and so
Yeah.
we're just really passionate about it for the community.
All right. Share what's going to be on the program. The program will consist of what then?
Oh, we have our standard, we're going to have both the America the Beautiful
Okay.
and other patriotic songs. We're going to have some of the pop style, some classical,
Okay.
and of course, as always, we will finish the evening with the 1812 overtures,
Performed as it should be.
as
With
it
the
should be
canon and all
with
that.
cannons.
Okay, all right, so all that's good. It's a great chance to
A
see
little
the
something
symphony.
for
get a preview.
everybody.
One of the things, Sherry, the concert's coming up on the 4th, because we're quickly coming up on November the 4th.
Right. November 4th, we have Anthony Kearns, who's coming in. For those that saw him a couple years ago, he is a fabulous tenor from Ireland, and he is back for a second time with us, and he will be performing at the First Baptist Church.
On November the 4th. So get those tickets now, 427-6440 or thejacksonsymphony.org. Now, I saw you grabbing the microphone. There's something you need to say.
You know
Did,
she
and they
can't
were
have-
not
Very
sharing with
subtle.
me.
She was coming from both sides.
That's right. Let's talk about, too, that this is for the family. It's not just for adults.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm bringing my 3-year-old grandson. But it's a time for children to dance with
Okay.
the symphony,
Okay.
to just have a wonderful time that evening,
Okay.
along with their parents. Now, don't drop them off.
Drop them off at the road. There you go.
But please do bring
When we hear
your
the candle,
entire-
we'll come back.
We hope you're there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's
Well,
a little Pirates of Caribbean that's going to be going on that night, and Peter really interacts with the kids.
Okay.
So it's
So-
really
so
is
it's
it
a little
is
something for
fun for a
everybody.
family.
Well, it's a great way to see the
Great
symphony.
opportunity.
It's an outdoor concert. It's a stellar event in Jackson, Tennessee. It's also a preview for what you'll see on November the 4th with a special concert coming in. So be there, and we'll have it done. 427-6440 to get tickets for the 4th. No ticket necessary Saturday night. We'll see you on October the 14th at the First Presbyterian
Get
Church.
there early.
We're back with more. Yes, you better be there now.
Yeah. Start making plans.
Where are you?
We'll be right back with more Six in the City.
The 16th anniversary of the Bagels and Bluegrass Bicycle Century Tour is set for October 14th at Jackson State Community College. The event includes bicycle road tours varying in length from 14 to 100 miles through Chickasaw and Pinson Mound State Parks. Proceeds from the event will be donated to the Jackson State Community College Non-Traditional Scholarship Fund and Friends of Chickasaw and Pinson Mounds State Parks. Find out more about the Bagels and Bluegrass Bicycle Century Tour at bagelsandbluegrass.tn.org or call 616-7474.
In 1986, my life changed forever when I struck 3 buried high-voltage cables while working on an excavation site. 30,000 volts of electricity blew through my body. I'm lucky to be alive and able to walk again. Today, accidents like mine can be avoided with a simple call to 811 in order to have your dig site marked.
Always call 811 before digging and be a hero. Respect the flags. Brought to you by Tennessee 811.
Drawing from a tremendous underground aquifer, JA's water supply is sand filtered by nature. This water supply is not only plentiful, it requires minimal treatment. Continually lab tested for quality, it's the water distributed through the Water Division at JEA. More than once named by the Tennessee Association of Utility Districts as West Tennessee's best tasting water. Clean water, another part of JEA today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We will be hearing the performance of Makayla Collins coming up in a few minutes with us. Meanwhile, Mary Beth Hopper is with us and John McCommon and Mary Beth, the Tourism Association of Southwest Tennessee. John is with Jackson State Community College. They are together because we have a stellar event that's coming up this Saturday, the 14th, for the 16th year, the Bagels and Bluegrass Century Tour. This is a bicycle ride. If you do the Century Tour, 100 miles through Pinson Mounds and Chickasaw State Park.
You see things you've probably never seen before.
No doubt.
Like me lost.
Yeah. Don't let Steve
Got on the
get on a
backside
bike.
of Pinson Mounds and was never seen again. There's a 14-mile family ride. There's a 32-mile ride, a 62-mile ride, or whatever. So you've got your choices. But all this is coming up. Y'all been doing this 16 years, so obviously it works.
It is. It's a great, fun day. Okay. We're going to have some beautiful weather. The 14-mile family ride, for $35, the whole family can ride that ride. You don't have to pay per individual person.
So one fee of $35.
Yeah, one fee for the whole family for the 14 mile.
And that 14-mile ride is, where does
you leave out of Jackson State, you go down to Brown's Church, and then come back in.
Okay. There's all of it clearly marked. Right? What has made this work?
Jackson State.
Yeah, the event's at Jackson State, but Jackson State is definitely a huge beneficiary of this event. A lot of the money from this event goes to fund non-traditional scholarships, so that's a big thing, and then also some of the money goes to Friends of Pinson Mounds and Chickasaw State Parks as well.
Right. Now, registration is at on-site registration is at 7
a.m.
And the race starts at 8?
It's not a race.
Or
it's
the
a ride.
Ride. Excuse me.
Now,
Ride
we do
starts
tend
at
to
8.
have some that like to race.
Yes.
We don't encourage that.
Competition in there.
Yeah, it starts
we can
at 8.
go to bagelsandbluegrass.tn.org.
Exactly.
To register, or you can register today.
Register there and get this thing launched. Who got this started?
Dr. Kent Jones, who was with the Jackson Clinic for many, many years, and at the hospital, and he was a member of the Jackson Spokes Bicycle Club, and he started it, and we just kind of picked up and gone on, and I got involved because of the state parks and getting tourism through the area, and then Jackson State came on board, and we started doing giving some of the money to the non-traditional scholarship fund, and so we just all worked together.
So the registration fee, $35 if you do the family ride for the entire family. Okay, the other riders pay how much?
$25 in advance, 30 day of the ride.
Race. There will be an opening ceremony at 7:45, so you want to get there about 7, right in front of the gymnasium, right? It's where you register. Right.
Do what? Yes, it was a ride. You said race.
Oh, I said race too.
She's corrected me. I'm going to correct you. It is a ride, not a race.
Yeah. And I wouldn't do well in a race or ride. One thing I asked John the other day, and it's like, all right, we're going 100 miles through Chickasaw and Pinson Mounds. How do I know where I'm supposed to be going?
The roads are marked. You have to know. If you ride around, you'll see these white marks, and cyclists know what they mean.
What they mean?
I've learned since this, and I'll notice them now whenever I travel. I'll go, oh, look, somebody's had a bike ride here.
Somebody's had a bike ride out here.
That's right.
Yeah.
So y'all get out and mark that all in advance. And
yes.
So here we go. So
you can't get lost.
If you do the 100-mile ride, you get a special commemorative patch, too, for the
right. Everyone gets a T-shirt with the logo and the sponsor's logo. And we couldn't do it without our sponsors. Jackson Clinic has been our main sponsor for many, many years, so we really appreciate them.
The non-traditional scholarship would be what, Don?
Well, those are students that are basically 25 and up, those that have been out of school for a while and looking for a way to get back in and either transition to another career or something like that. So, yeah, then, of course, it can be hard coming back to school, and especially if you've got, kids and expenses and other things that are going on.
Okay. I think I can apply.
Yeah.
I think I met the age requirement. I don't know about that other stuff, but.
So do we need to sign you up for the ride?
Well, no, I'll wait on that for a minute. I do have a bicycle except the wide white wall tires.
You don't have a basket on the front of yours, do you?
Not anymore. I did take that off. The streamers I took out of the handlebars, but I've still got one of those wide white wall tire bikes. So
oh dear.
I'll bring it out here just for variety. You can register online, Bagels and, spell out A-N-D, bagelsandbluegrass.tn.org, or just be at the Jackson State right in front of the gym at 7 o'clock Saturday morning. We'll get signed up, and the opening ceremony is 7:45, and we'll launch at 8. Well, good luck on this. Weather looks great. This is a stellar event, 16th year for the Bagels and Bluegrass Century Tour here in Jackson. It's good to see you both.
Good to have you.
Appreciate the work that's being done.
Appreciate it.
We're going to the main stage, as we say, and we welcome Makayla Collins.
Good vibes in our lives won't feel Don't paint me black when I used to be golden.
Hi, I'm Franny Smith, host of E+ TV6 cooking show At Home on the Range. Our show features some of Jackson's best cooks, regular folks just like you and me that enjoy home entertaining and sharing their culinary skills. Join us each week as our guests share favorite family recipes, tips for entertaining, and delicious fare from the natural gas kitchens at Kaufman's Home Furnishings and Appliances. Have fun with local folks who are going to help you feel more at home on the range.
Every day we hear of friends, family, and co-workers who are rushed to the hospital after an accident or for surgery. Every year, patients in West Tennessee served by Lifeline Blood Services require 27,000 units of blood and blood products. As a result, over 500 blood donors are needed every week. Visit our website now at lifelinebloodserve.org or call 427-4431. Lifeline Blood Services. Give blood. Save lives.
Welcome back to Six of the City. We'll have more with Makayla Collins coming up. We're pleased to have John Jones with us. He's an event coordinator, which is a volunteer position at St. Mary's here in Jackson. He's a parishioner there at St. Mary's. They sent us this note about an ecumenical gathering on the 500th anniversary of the Protestant Reformation. That's right. And we thought they were against that, so we're glad John's here. We're going to find out what's coming up. It's coming up next Thursday. It'll be October the 19th at 6 p.m. at St. Mary's. They're in the sanctuary at St. Mary's?
Yes, sir.
St. Mary's, okay.
That's right.
So what's the idea of this, John?
Well, the idea basically is, there's no question as to the impact that the Protestant Reformation has had over the last 500 years. It's had a profound impact in all areas of Western culture and our society. And one of the impacts of that is that it's, for the church, for Christians, it's one of the most divisive events in church history of all 2,000 years. Right. And so the idea then was, what if we're able to take this moment, the 500th anniversary only comes around once, and turn that into an occasion to actually get together and to pray.
Has this been done all throughout the Catholic Church?
No, sir.
Just something here?
No, this is an idea, as far as I know, that is unique to here.
How does the church now look at the Reformation and that break with Luther? Because it was mutual. I would think, knowing how it turned out, that he and the Pope, if they had to do over again, might could get together and say, maybe we can talk through this.
I hope so.
rather than slashing and burning and killing each other and everything else out there. Yeah.
Yes, I hope so. Wow, that's a really big question. One I'm not really sure that I can answer fully, but how the church views the Reformation, it was a hard time. There were a lot of things that were going on that needed to be corrected, and there were a lot of people who were working to try to affect some changes, some good changes, and then some like Martin Luther felt like they had to go their own route. Right. Other folks within the Catholic Church, like St. Teresa of Avila or St. Charles Borromeo, these folks were able to work for that purpose within the church as well.
Right. It's an fascinating history. Vatican II and all these other things have wrestled with all this, I think. And so here's where. Yes. What happens then next Thursday, the 19th, an ecumenical gathering at St. Mary's on the 500th anniversary of the Reformation. So what happens at 6 o'clock?
Yes. Well, at 6 o'clock, we'll start with some singing, and we'll have some prayers from different people from different churches around the area. Okay. The music is going to be led by one of the Dominican sisters from St. Mary's who teaches there at the school. And then a reflection is going to be offered by Dr. Scott Hewlin, who is over the honors community at Union University, is my alma mater. Okay. And so a representative of the great Southern Baptist University here in Jackson is going to be offering the reflection. And part of what we're going to be doing throughout the night is, this is in remembrance of the Reformation. It's not a celebration, right? We're trying to offer people a space to come and to reflect and to think and maybe even to be, to experience some of the sorrow with what we've lost. And so we'll sing, we'll read some scriptures. After the reflection, then we'll pray. We'll say some prayers together as a whole group. Afterward, there's going to be a space and some time for folks to share some food and to just fellowship in the Holy Family Hall, the fellowship hall over there at St. Mary's.
Okay.
And this is an event that's open to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, it is open to anyone from Jackson. Mm-hmm.
John, who came up with this at St. Mary's?
I did.
You did? John will be kicked out of the church. next time he's back with us.
Nice to know you.
So who are you? Thank you. Yeah, you do.
You come up with this idea, and you go to whom? Yeah.
I go to the pastor, who's Father David.
David, okay.
And I sell him on the idea and pitch it to him. He likes it.
He liked the idea.
He liked the idea. I don't think he quite knew the extent that I was going to go to try to get this thing done, to pull it off.
Quiet gathering, 2 or 3 people, nobody will know.
Right, exactly. So yeah, definitely not being on television or doing stuff on Facebook. So.
All right. Well, Father David, it's good to have John here. We hope this goes well. And of course, Father David's raised in this community, so he knows us. And John D. Graham's son, and late John D. Graham's son. So it's good to know this happened. What do you hope to see as a result of this? You obviously had something under your heart to
I do. I do. I do, and lots of other people. I've been really surprised and encouraged at just getting this conversation started. So what do I want to see happen? Really, I just want to see the night happen. There is no purpose, agenda, vision beyond this night. I feel like this night is something that just needs to happen for its own sake.
Okay. It's called A Prayer for Unity, an ecumenical gathering on the 500th anniversary of the Reformation. It's coming up next Thursday, October the 19th. It will be at 6 p.m. at St. Mary's, and there'll be fellowship there afterward, and it's open to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Open to everyone. All right, well, we'll see. Well, John, appreciate you sharing this with us.
Thank you.
It'll be interesting to see. And see what happens with that. And I guess it's met your expectations as far as reaction. People willing to participate, obviously.
Oh, it's exceeded. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So excellent.
Good for
all right,
you.
we'll see where this goes. Like I said, we all that share this faith struggle with this faith and its history, and it has. But yet we can't deny we are here as a result of all this. This country,
That's right.
That's right. I mean, the idea, that Luther unleashed in this world. Definitely changed Western culture, and we'll see. So the ecumenical gathering, 500th anniversary of the Reformation, coming up next Thursday, October the 19th. We're going to go back to the main stage. We're delighted to have her with us and keep this event in mind. But we welcome again Makayla Collins. Makayla.
Wouldn't hold you back. No, I never would do that. That don't mean I wanted you to go. Playing dimes on weekends was a slow ride to a dead end. You're headed west to find your prodigal, and I hope you do. But if you don't, if you're feeling cold in California, those LA stars just don't shine bright enough for you. Snow back home ain't the only thing still falling. I still remember how I used to warm you. You're cold in California. When I with the friend of a friend that's just standing with me, finding myself another friend. I've got a soft spot for those with the wind in their soul. Ain't it funny what I love's what made you go? I don't blame you, and I wouldn't change you. back home ain't the only thing still falling. I still remember how I used to warm your cold in California. If you're feeling cold in California, those LA stars just don't shine bright enough for you. The snow back home ain't the only thing still falling. I still remember how I used to warm you. You're cold in California.
I'm Jimmy Floyd, Operations Manager with Jackson-Madison County Emergency Management Agency in Jackson, Tennessee. With E+ broadband high-speed internet, we're able to host training classes and better prepare our responders from all over the county and state. It also gives us the ability to track storms and natural disasters in real time. The phone system allows us the flexibility to stay in contact with local, state, and federal agencies both in and out of the office, which is crucial in our line of work.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Over my career, I've been asked, what's the most difficult part about being a state trooper? That's easy. The hardest part about being a state trooper is going to someone's house and telling the people there that someone they love is never, ever coming home because of a senseless, preventable traffic crash. In Tennessee, every year, way too many lives are lost by drinking and driving, texting and driving, and not wearing your seatbelt. Please don't make me tell your loved ones that you're not coming home.
With E+ broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for E+ broadband's TV Everywhere.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more from Makayla Collins coming up. Very good to have her with us.
Such a pleasure to have her.
Absolute pleasure to have her with us.
Such a pretty voice.
Pretty voice, a talented young lady. We're glad she's back with us. Wendy Scott is here, and she is the Children's Director at Northside Assembly of God. And they're having a fall festival that's coming up Sunday, October the 15th. That's this coming Sunday. Right. It's right here.
This Sunday.
And it's going to be at 10:15, and the festival will follow the service. And so what's going to be happening here?
We will have food for everyone, and also we'll have popcorn and snow cones.
Oh,
and
okay.
So lots of things, sugar to get everybody hyped up.
She starts with the important part, food and sugar.
That's right.
She waits until after the sermon to do
That's
this.
right. That's exactly right. Now, is this going to be on church grounds in the parking lot or in the grassy area?
It will be both.
Okay.
And it'll be spread out all over our grounds, and we'll also have a hayride and inflatables.
Lots of stuff. For
lots of games and things for the kids. For the
Y'all
whole.
have been doing this the last few years, so what has this accomplished? Why are you still doing this?
We do this just to bring in people from the community all around. We invite the school kids right around our church that come out, and that way there's something fun for them to do. And one of the things that we do is get, like if they come back the following week, then they can bring back a little sticker, and they get a chance for a drawing, and we have a little tablet that we give them.
Okay, all right, great. Well, this is Northside Assembly, which is 27 Orwell Road right there in Orwell and Old Humboldt.
That's right.
Orwell and Old Humboldt. If you need to know more, 668-0647. So you are the children's director there. So what all does that involve then, Wendy?
Anything from infants up through 5th grade.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And,
that's pretty good spread there, okay, yeah.
Yes, and we have activities on Sundays for them, and we also have different classes, Royal Rangers and Impact Girls on Wednesday nights. And so we just invite all the kids, have lots of things to do for kids.
All right, the service, Sunday services at 10:15, and this will follow. Is this in place of Sunday school, or is your Sunday school before, or?
Our Sunday school is before at 9.
At 9, okay. So if you want to go to Sunday school and do it all, you start at 9, 10:15, the service time, and then the festival will follow with all of these different kind of activities. Y'all been doing this, you have, right, for the last several years?
Yes, I've been doing this for 4 years now, and it has grown every year since I've been there, as far as adding more things to it.
Okay. What do you tell people about Northside Assembly?
It is a very welcoming church. Anyone is welcome there, and we just want you to come in and feel at home.
Okay, all right. Well, Pastor Randy Carter has been uniquely, I think, the city's pastor in many ways, because he's been very effective with his media work, and you see him on Channel 7 and hear him on radio stations and all. He's very visible here, and always has great thoughts, and we appreciate the work. And this church has grown significantly. I remember when he came here, it was on North Highland, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, all right.
We've been in the building now, I think, 13 years total.
Oh, wow.
Is that right? It's been that long?
It's been 13. I can't believe it. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
Because it was that unusual structure was on North Highland, that geodome kind of thing, or whatever it was. Yeah, it was interesting. But so it's 27 Oldwell Road, Northside Assembly. The Fall Festival is coming up Sunday.
This Sunday.
That's right, October the 15th.
I know. October is halfway gone.
You know, and service times at 10:15. The festival will follow that. Sunday school is at 9, so you can be a part of any of that you want to.
Wendy said there's lots of games, there's lots of food, lots of sugar to keep you going throughout the day, right?
Even a cakewalk.
Cakewalk. That's
that's it. Wendy, it's good to see you.
It is good to have you, Wendy.
We appreciate you being with us. We're going to be right back with more. We're going to talk to Carla Dodd and Sarah Scott. We got a March of Dimes event coming up. It's called Fall for Babies. That's coming at Century Farm Winery. And then Emily Muse is going to be with us. One of Cassandra's favorite places, the Lift.
I'm going to have to reintroduce you to Emily today.
The Lift, that's right.
I'm going to have her keep an eye out for you.
I need to give her my little card, see if it still works. So we'll be right back with all that as we continue 6 in the City.
What if everyone in Jackson-Madison County read the same book at the same time? Find out this September and October as we invite you to read Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel and join us for free special events and programs for all ages. The Jackson-Madison County Library presents The Big Read. Visit jmcreads.org.
Ready, set, go for it. It's your adventure. This is your GAC.
Steve Beverly's TV Classics can cure what ails you.
I watched and it got rid of my hemorrhoids.
Staying awake at night? Just watch TV Classics.
My daughter watched and she went right to sleep.
Do not watch Steve Beverly's TV Classics. It bites upsets your stomach. Do not watch if high drama leads to emotional distress. And do not turn on TV6 Saturday or Sunday at 7 if hillbillies give you a gallbladder attack.
Ask your doctor if Steve Beverly's Classics is right for you.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more from Makayla Collins with us. Carla Dodd's with us, obviously not a football fan. And you'll find out why in just a moment. And Sarah Scott is with us. We have a brand new event coming up for the March of Dimes, which is a wonderful cause. We think about that every day at our house because we got one that's alive and well and a lot to do with the research work that was done through the March of Dimes. But the event is called Fall for Babies. It's coming up the third Saturday in October. It's October the 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Century Farm Winery. And so let's find out about the events because
this is a brand new event.
It is a brand new event.
No fee to be there.
No fee to come out and enjoy.
Okay. So what's going to be going on?
So we'll have music. We'll have some craft vendors. We'll have lots of wine per Century Farm that you can come in and taste and try. And we'll have some kids events, face painting, pumpkin painting, different stuff going on. And we'll have food, and it'll just be a great day. And it's new to the March of Dimes.
Okay.
We wanted to see if we could do something in the fall. As you know, our biggest fundraiser is Breakfast for Babies, which is already scheduled for April 13th, 2018.
Okay.
And then the walk will follow at Union a couple of weeks later. We were just trying to branch out and get more involved in the community and try some different stuff, different times a year. So this is what we're going to do.
All right, so the proceeds in from the food vendors and then from the food sale.
All of it goes to the March of Dimes. Yes,
All right, so
absolutely,
that'll be
100% of it.
Now, are you guys looking for more vendors?
Of course, and they can contact us. They can contact me directly at Carla Dodd,
Okay.
2123 at gmail.com.
Gmail.com, okay.
And it's an outdoor venue, and we have tons and tons of room, so we can take
As many.
as many vendors as we need to. So we would love to have some people out, more people out.
Vendor
And,
booths are how much?
They're 30 for the 10 by 10, and they're 50 for the 10 by 20.
Okay.
And we can pipe in football if we need to. It'll be fine.
Well, if you want to get big spenders there.
Well, the game is at 2:30.
Okay.
And so our
So you-
event is from 10 to
10 to
5.
10 to
So
5.
So you
You got time to get there if you want to, and then, you know,
Okay.
but if you want to stay, and then there will be some.
Spend some money, save some babies.
That's right.
And then still be home for the football
You
game.
see, you can spend some money for the babies, and you can get some wine to take home.
Take home and watch football for your tailgate. That's right, absolutely.
It all works.
If you're looking for a place to get away from all the football, then it's a great place to be there, right?
That's
You'll find out
right.
what people are not football fans here in West Tennessee that day. Or if the game's over at the end of the first quarter, you can come on back out.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't, we're not going to talk about that.
We can talk about it if you want to.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
So it's Carla Dodd, 2123 at gmail.com. All right.
Yes.
And Sarah Scott. Sarah, what's your involvement with this? How did you get involved with this?
This one right here.
Is that right? Okay,
We
hold that
did-
microphone up if you will.
This one right here, we work together at the newspaper,
Okay.
and she just asked me. This is my first year on the committee, so I'm learning a lot.
Okay.
I'm really excited. I'm going out and asking for donations
Okay.
and helping to get. You know, the little things that people don't think of.
Right, okay.
The
Get
little
this thing-
detailed things.
What got you involved with the March of Dimes?
I have been involved with the March of Dimes since 2008.
Okay.
And through my connections at the Jackson Sun, I was placed on the committee for Breakfast for Babies.
Okay.
I've served with Cassandra ever
Okay.
since. I
Okay.
mean, you were on it already when I joined. And I have, like you, a niece that was born very premature.
Premature, okay.
And it's just a really good cause that
Yeah.
you can get behind.
It,
So
it certainly is. When our child was
You have living proof of that.
Yeah, so ill, and the nurses, one of the first things they said is that March of Dimes done a lot of research into surfactants and other things. If this child lives, a lot of it's going to be due to the research that was done through the March of Dimes, and he's lived and done extremely well. And so we're always grateful. We're raising money. The Fall for Babies coming up Saturday, October the 21st at Century Farm Winery. A great time to visit Century Farm. It's on Lower Brownsville Road, 10 to 5.
10 to
No
5.
fee to be there. To sample the wines.
Bring your pocketbook, because there's going to be food and arts and crafts.
Live music and a lot of other things.
Lots
And
of
so we
stuff.
appreciate. I hope this event will be successful.
we do too. Thank you for your time.
Oh
We
yeah,
appreciate
we're
it.
glad to have you here. And Carla
like a
Dodd
great
inadvertently picked the one open date. Wow, she got the whole day to herself.
She said note to self next year.
Make that out a little bit.
Pam agreed to marry me. Said if you get to Carnegie on Saturday night, I did. And she said when? I said December the 5th. She said UT's going to be in the SEC championship game. I said I've already got a big screen TV coming. Took care of that when we got the building. You know. So,
Oh, dear.
You know how those fans are. So we'll see. It's good to see you.
It
both.
is good to have you,
Appreciate
ladies.
you working
Thank
with
you
the,
for
with the March
having
of
us.
Dimes.
We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Look forward to this.
Fall for Babies, Saturday, October 21st, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. at Century Farm Winery. No cost to be there. Just go out there and enjoy the day. And hopefully it'll be a beautiful fall day.
Hopefully we'll have
And hopefully this
beautiful
will be an
weather.
event that'll continue to work.
I
And
hope so.
Breakfast for Babies coming up in April
Yes, April the 13th.
13th. All right, so go ahead and get that on your calendar now. We're going to go back to the main stage here, and we welcome once again Makayla Collins. Makayla.
Sweet creature, had another talk about what's going wrong. We're still young, we don't know where we're going, but we know it will long. gets hard when we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, when I run out of rope, you bring me home. Sweet creature, running through the garden, oh, when nothing bothered us, but we're still young. We don't know where we're going, but we know we belong. No, we started two hearts in one home. It gets hard when we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, and I'm running out of rope. You bring me home. You bring me home.
So as the owner of Master Medical Equipment here in Jackson, we value JEA's service and our partnership with them. One of the main reasons we relocated into this area was to use JEA's broadband internet service. We do a lot of teleconferencing, we do a lot of international calling. Inside sales business is based off of access to telephone, to internet, to all the services we need to operate. And we had to go with JEA because I felt it was the best fit for our business.
Every day we hear of friends, family, and co-workers who are rushed to the hospital after an accident or for surgery. Every year, patients in West Tennessee served by Lifeline Blood Services require 27,000 units of blood and blood products. As a result, over 500 blood donors are needed every week. Visit our website now at lifelinebloodserve.org or call 427-4431. Lifeline Blood Services. Give blood. Save lives.
Ready, set, go for it. It's your adventure. This is your GAC.
JA Site Pay kiosks are the convenient way to pay your utility bill. These kiosks are featured in the foyer at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive and at the drive-thru at Pleasant Plains Extended. Use your account number and follow step-by-step prompts to pay with cash, check, credit, or debit card. Account credit is immediate and a printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in customer service at JEA today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. On that collection of Johnny Carson highlights from the days of The Tonight Show, there's a segment with George Gobel. He's on there with Dean Martin and with Bob Hope, and he said, "You ever know what it's like to be a pair of brown shoes in a black tuxedo world?" That's what I feel like sitting here with Emily and Mickey and Fuller here for the lift. They're spent the entire commercial break comparing notes, talking about lifts and weights and this and that,
We're
runs
talking about
and training, running, all that stuff. And
so you should.
So here I am sitting
Your
on the sideline.
doctor said.
Yeah, and so we're going to find out everything that's coming up with the lift in October. None of it applies to me because it starts out with weight management.
I'm going to vocalize this in front of these two witnesses. Your doctor said.
We do have a program for that. We have a program for that.
See?
Right there.
We do.
So let's find out what's going on at the Olympics. And you recently won an honor or something that was going on? Are y'all talking about? Or are you?
Oh, no, I just competed in a little race.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She did.
She
It
competed in a
wasn't
race.
just a race.
It was just a duathlons where you run, then you ride your bike, and then you run again. So it was fun.
So fun, okay. All right. Well, congratulations.
Well,
You finished
thanks.
in one,
Yeah, I finished it.
Finished
Yep,
in one
yep, yep.
piece and still here with us? And
Yeah.
Talking about it.
The Lift has a triathlon team too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Five members.
Yeah, we have one member that's done 8 triathlons this year. So.
Well, kind of like Facebook, put me down as interested. Right? You always check that with your friends, right? Interested. I mean,
You know you have witnesses here that'll come find you.
Well, who wants to be in? What we got going on this month at the Lift?
Well, actually, this month we're really celebrating women's health.
Okay.
And so we're really putting that focus specifically on October 12th on breast cancer awareness.
Which is this Thursday.
This Thursday. So
It's Pink Out Day that day.
It's Pink Out Day. So part of Pink Out Day is offering half off of enrollment. If somebody wants to come and join, they wear their pink, and they can join Lyft and get half off their enrollment just for that day. So that's a nice little incentive for some people to get started in their road to wellness. And then we're going to have a really neat event called Girls Night Out, and we've done it for 3 years now.
Yes,
3 years now.
Okay.
And Emily can tell you about that. She coordinates that event. It's a really fun event.
Okay. That's coming. That's Thursday night as well.
It is.
This
yes.
Thursday the 12th.
The Pink Out Day is all day.
Okay.
But the Girls Night Out starts at 5 at Lyft, open to all women. We're going to start with some snacks, heavy hors d'oeuvres type thing. We're having a Dr. Kim Howerton is going to do a Q&A session, kind of ask whatever you want to ask. Maybe you've Googled it or something, but it will be in person. Then we'll have Diet Myths with Abby, our dietitian. That's at Lyft. And then we'll have a ride and run class. It's kind of like a mini class that we offer at Lyft. Encompasses the whole day. And we'll have a few vendors.
Okay. That'll be from 5 until 7.
Yes.
All right, so we've got Pink Out Day all day on the 12th, this coming Thursday the 12th, and then 5 till 7 with Girls Night Out.
Now,
with
do
all
we
that
need to register for Girls Night Out?
Yes, you do. It is free, but we do ask that you register so we have a head count.
So the number
Can we just
is
call the Lift?
Yes, 425-6875.
6875. Or 425-6875. All right. Now we got October the 19th. What we got coming up here?
We have a talk. We have a lady that works at Grubbs, and she is very knowledgeable in the area of essential oils. So she's not going to be talking about any specific brand of oils, but just talking about essential oils and how you can use those to benefit your health. And that's a free event for the community as well. And we ask that folks call to register for that one. And it is sponsored by Grubbs Grocery, and it is at Lyft Wellness Center at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. That's on the 19th, which will be next Thursday, right? Next Thursday the 19th, all right. Then on the 21st, which will be Saturday. Is
Yes.
that right? Okay, so what's happening on the 21st?
We're going to have Child Health Day, just really promoting child health awareness. It's from 1 to 4. It's open and free to anybody that wants to come. We'll have activities. There's certain hours that things are going on, and there'll be some vendors there as well.
Child health, to what age? Are we talking about children, or just all the way through, or?
Whatever you consider a child. I mean...
My wife will have me enrolled.
Pam can call and get you
Help
enrolled.
him grow up right here, 1 to 4. Keep him all 3 hours and don't send him home until he's ready. Okay. And then the Halloween Dance-A-Thon is coming up on October the 26th, 5:30 till 7. So this is costumes and...
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, just fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
No hidden agenda, no 5K stuck in behind this thing
No,
somewhere?
no.
Just come and dance.
It benefits Area Relief Ministries.
Yes.
How? Okay.
The proceeds, all proceeds will go to
And
ARM.
the cost of the dance is how much?
It's $3 for members and $5 for non-members.
$3 for members, $5
From 5:30 until 7, costumes are encouraged, and Jordan Dyer's got the information. Jordan Dyer, yeah. So that's what is it? The dance? Is dance just a dance, or is it?
It's a Dance-A-Thon. It's similar to Zumba-thon.
Okay.
What can we throw in some other styles.
He just comes apart when somebody says Zumba.
Well, somebody says Zumba, then
He was doing okay with the whole Dance-A-Thon because he didn't understand what it is.
Well, it's not all Zumba.
Okay.
It's a lot of other stuff.
Other stuff. Okay, but you dance from 5:30 till 7.
Yes.
Dance-A-Thon.
I got the point.
like marathon.
I saw the dance, and the thon didn't mean as much to me. It does now. From 5:30
I didn't
till
think
7.
it did. You weren't asking too many questions.
If you fall out at 6, they'll be.
They'll just drag you off the floor. Is that in the gym? That's held in the gym?
Yes. Okay, in gym. And there are weight management information sessions going on all month, right?
Yeah, that's all the time, every month, 5:45 p.m.
Okay.
Our new weight management program, it's medically supervised, and you can come and listen to the program, see if it's something that's right for you, but there's different options on the program. But it's a great weight management program that really focuses on the maintenance phase, because I know for some it's hard to lose weight, but it's even harder to keep it off.
Right. Each Monday, right, at 5:45.
Each Monday at 5:45. You can come and hear about it, and that's free.
What do y'all tell people about the lift? I mean, it's been here long enough now. It's well established. It's been a tremendous success. Membership levels have been excellent, which was a question. You know, will people come to Midtown, downtown, or whatever, and go to a fitness facility? Obviously, they will.
Yeah.
So what do you tell them is different about the lift?
Well, Lift Wellness Center, well, we're actually a medical fitness facility. We have our certification through the Medical Fitness Association, which is it's actual an accreditation that shows that you've met all the highest level of safety standards, of processes, different things that make sure that you're giving the member the best experience for them individually and the safest experience for them individually to reach their highest level of health.
Well, this is a tremendous facility. It's right downtown Jackson, part of the Jackson Walk, in the Jackson Walk area, 425-6875, 425-6875. And if you ladies, you can sign up on the 12th for half price, that enrollment that day.
Anybody.
Right, if you wear pink.
Anybody. Men or women.
You can show up in pink.
Well, I've got a pink
should.
shirt or two.
I'm sure you do.
And if you don't have anything, we'll give you something pink to put on.
Okay, put on. It's good to see you both.
It is good to have you ladies.
Appreciate the
Thank
work
you.
that you do. We're going to be right back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
Renew Biomedical also uses the same great JEA broadband service as well as the JEA telephone service to make sure our service customers get the support and service they need, both via phone, email, and teleconferencing. We ship service loaners, and it's imperative that we keep in contact with our service customers and get them the feedback they need. And the only way to do that is with a reliable internet and telephone connection.
Jackson 24/7 continues this summer as your source for perspective on people, issues, and key decisions facing our community. Whether it's the economic challenges facing public education, the battle in the streets for local law enforcement, or a bold new leader for higher education, Jackson 24/7 brings you the key questions and answers every day at noon, 4, 6:30, and 9:30 on E+ TV6.
The 16th anniversary of the Bagels and Bluegrass Bicycle Century Tour is set for October 14th at Jackson State Community College. The event includes bicycle road tours varying in length from 14 to 100 miles through Chickasaw and Pinson Mound State Parks. Proceeds from the event will be donated to the Jackson State Community College Non-Traditional Scholarship Fund and Friends of Chickasaw and Pinson Mounds State Parks. Find out more about the Bagels and Bluegrass Bicycle Century Tour at bagelsandbluegrass.tn.org or call 616-7474.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. In addition to all the events that we have talked about today, I want to remind everybody that Thursday we got the return of the Downtown Block Party.
That's right.
On Liberty Street with Mitch Carter Moore Studio and Downtown Development and
Hopefully
TLM,
the weather will be just perfect.
I think the
for a
weather's going to be
downtown
perfect.
block
5 until 7. That's a free event with food and entertainment and everything else. We're glad to have the Liberty Street Block Party back this coming Thursday, the 12th, from 5 until 7. Lauren Pritchard is coming back to town. Lola, she is coming back to town to perform for the Bon Appetit, which is Sunday at the West Tennessee Farmers Market at 6 p.m. That's for the Downtown Dogs group. You can find out more at Downtown Dogs or go to Bon
Facebook.
Appetit, Facebook and all that stuff. And that is coming up. We did the run. Oh yeah, we will not have a football game, live football game this Friday night. Most of the teams are out of town. We will have a crew out at TCA for homecoming. They'll be doing that on E+ TV6 YouTube channel live Friday night. That'll be repeated next week on E+ TV6, and we'll have some highlights, some of the other games that we've covered this year, and then we'll be back for the final 2 games of the season. Coming up on the 20th and the 27th.
Final 2 games? Is that
final
what you
2
said?
games
Wow.
of the season. Before we get into the playoffs, the regular season about to wrap up with 3 weeks. But most of the teams have got an open week because of fall break
Right.
here in town. So most everybody was on fall break, took that. You running anywhere?
You know, I don't. I didn't make any notes for any runs. I do want to say that the Jackson Road Runners have a running group. So if you want to come out and run with us, we run on Tuesdays and Thursdays from West Jackson Baptist Church, 5 o'clock. And then we also
5 o'clock
meet
in the evening?
5 o'clock a.m.
A.m.
A.m. before
Y'all
work.
the people that are out there when I'm going to work.
That's right. That's right. And then on Sunday
Y'all
mornings.
need to stay out of the road.
We stay out of the road.
In the middle of the intersection.
No way. And then Sunday mornings at 6 a.m. we start at performance running. So it's anybody who wants to come run can come out and run.
And our guest with us, Makayla Collins, is performing this coming Saturday at the amphitheater at the Casey Jones Village here in Jackson. It starts Barktoberfest. It's the animal rescue. And that show starts at 2. What time will you be there, Makayla? Do you know what time? Just sometime during the afternoon, right? So that starts up. That'll be Saturday at the amphitheater. It's been very good to have you with us.
It is. Been
If you got music recorded somewhere that people can see here or whatever?
Yes, I do.
She was referring to her manager.
Makayla Collins is who you just Google that. But it's been a real pleasure.
You got a Facebook page that people can go to?
To have you with. Yeah, all right.
All right.
But look for this coming Saturday at the Casey Jones Barktoberfest. Stands for the animal rescue. We're gonna close out the show. It's good to have you with us.
It is good to have you.
It's been a real pleasure. She's been with us before, and it's great to have her back with us. And we welcome once again the talent. We'll see you next week.
We will see you. That's right. Next week.
Right here with more Six in the City, and we'll close out with Makayla Collins. Makayla.